Hey, here we go. Here we go. It sound good. Oh man, it sound good. It ain't showing up how my other earphones would. No. Hey T, how you doing? What's up, Jay? I didn't know. Yeah, I tweeted it. I think last night after the game, and I try to I think now since like it's football season and everything, I try to go to like Sundays, like around this time, 5:40, 5:45. So yeah, this is probably gonna be the new thing. I'm good too. It was so great seeing you yesterday. I couldn't tell them shades I had on, man. They'd be so dark. And when I got up and I looked, I was like, look at who it is. So good seeing you, T. Great seeing you, T. Great seeing you. My dog Jay took the picture of me. I appreciate you. Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. When I seen that picture, I was like, okay, there we go. But yeah, man, it's good to be back. Great game yesterday. Great win um against Tuskegee. Uh yeah, it was a good game. Obviously last weekend, right? Played USM, went to Hattiesburg, had a cool game. All right, Jay. Had a game, didn't end the way we necessarily wanted it to. My personal thoughts about the game. Um, it was definitely a winnable game. It was a game that we could have won. But penalties, shooting ourselves in our own foot, just mental mistakes. As a whole, we had a couple mishaps, offense, defense, special teams. There's a lot of things that were wrong, but in all of that, we beat ourselves. Yeah, we beat ourselves. One of my favorite quotes from Michael Jordan is, "I've never lost a game. I've just ran out of time." So that's how I feel. I feel like we didn't lose. We just ran out of time, man. We just had a lot of small mistakes that led to big opportunities for them. So that's about it, man. 38-20, take away a punt return, touchdown, right? A punt block, a blocked punt touchdown. Um, you going into the half with 10-10, right? And then so it's just a lot. But yeah, on us. But now, like I said, we've obviously been moved on from that game because we just played Tuskegee yesterday. Beat Tuskegee, man. It was good playing. Shout out KD, man. Yes, the game was most definitely winnable. But shout out KD, man. Kendarius Smith, he played tight end here. Alumni, Jackson State alum. He graduated from Jackson State, transferred to Tuskegee. I'm not sure if this is last year or not, but he's currently at Tuskegee. Got to see KD yesterday. It was such a great feeling. Well, I have, but I've never had a former teammate within the same position group transfer to another school and then play against that said teammate. So that was just true. That was great just seeing KD, man. Like KD was real quiet on social media and everything, but it was good seeing KD. Like I said, great game. Shout out to Jared, man, freshman. Oh, he had a pretty good day, right? I think he had 200 yards passing. We had like 200 yards rushing. Shout out to Jacory and Jared, excuse me, offensive and defensive MVPs. Um, And yeah, just shout out to everybody else today. Like I said, it was a great game, 30-0. We're going to this bye week SWAC play coming up next. We go to the boot, right? My neck of the woods. So yeah, I'm really excited, feeling really good too. But I'm also really excited. Yeah. I still don't understand why we can't play in the all red jersey. I know former president, um, it was his thing why we couldn't play in them, and I don't understand why we still can't do it. What's up, Gunn? How you doing, Playboy? How you doing? How you doing? Man, excuse me. I'm surprised I can still. This actually don't sound feel too bad. Excuse me. Let me mute myself. The Adventures of Mr. Petty Sign. Why are we looking so hard? What we looking at? What we looking for? I'm here for y'all. I'm just here to smile and talk, man. What's going on? This is what we always do. Let's go. Let's check out SWAC scores around last night. It was a lot of last night. It was a lot of good football games yesterday in general. My Pittsburgh Steelers lost. I'm not a fan of that, but it is what it is. How do we go to conference? Can you go to a conference on ESPN? Yeah, you can't. I don't want to. Here we go. All conferences. Why this? Oh, they don't have us on here, huh? Oh, yeah, mad about that. What you mad about? The signs? I mean, not the signs. The jerseys? My bad. I said the sign. I'm talking about the sign. The jersey. I don't want to watch. Okay, let's do it this way. It's, yeah, typing this in. I think last week that smoke detector was going off. My mom called me real upset about that. I didn't know. I'm bad. Okay, good. The Steelers. The Steelers. You a Steelers fan? Matter of fact, what is it? My Pittsburgh Steelers. Man, we lost today. I couldn't watch the game. Got YouTube TV. The Steelers game will come on YouTube TV. I'm forced to watch the Saints. And if you know me, I'm not a Saints fan. But 2026 NFL draft, if they want to give you guys a shot in the NFL season, I would much appreciate it. But yeah, man, my Steelers lost, man. I gotta go watch the highlight. I just seen the score. Well, I seen the score, I think going into the fourth, or I seen the score in the fourth quarter, and we was down like 2 touchdowns. And then I got on my phone after practice, and I was like, what happened? And then I see Aaron Rodgers shoot 2 interceptions. I gotta go watch the highlights and everything. But yeah, I'm mad. That hurt my heart. I hate my Steelers, man. I can't be losing. All right, here we go. Love Tuskegee versus Jackson State. 30-0. My bad. I'm so sorry. 30-0. Jared Lockhart, 14 for 20, 257 yards, 1 touchdown. Ahmad Miller, 8 carries, 69 yards. Kobe Powell, 5 for 113. I ain't no Kobe Powell. That ain't Kobe Powell. Yeah. Tennessee State, Alabama A&M. This was a good game, man. 23-21. Cornelius Brown, 21 for 33, 329, 2 tuds. Kendrick Grimes, 24 for 111. Tight end, Alabama A&M. What's his name? T. Abner. Trav- Travanta. 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 Abner. 6'2", 250. 6 for 104. No tuds? He had a great day, though. That's a great day. Shout out to Mr. Abner. Oh, they don't got for Tennessee State? I want to see both. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Oh, see, I don't care that much, man. Oh, here you go. Byron McNair, 17 for 27, 157, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Oh, I'm thinking he played. Okay. Maurice Elvis, 10 for 38. Javante, 6 for 104. Um, pretty solid game, but it was a good game. And then versus over Tennessee State. Shout out SWAC. I love when the SWAC win. Miles, you know, 37 9. Alcorn. Now, this is interesting, right? You may be wondering why the screen black. Lord have mercy. Is the screen black now? Oh, I hate when they do that. I'm bad. That's still that's the screen in black. Screen is black. I didn't see nothing y'all saying. Um, it's good. My mama good. It's bad. Okay, my mom was great. Thank you for asking, T. My mom is great. My mom, my mom is good. Oh, okay. My dog Bearded, man, what's up, man? Congratulations, man. Congratulations to y'all too, man. Congratulations again. But I seen Alcorn, Mississippi State. They changed the quarters to 10 minutes. Ah, man, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, man. That's real embarrassing. As a player, as a coach, I mean, I understand. Mississippi State is a superior team, a much better team. But just, man, I don't know. As a player, I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of different emotions. Yes, I talked to him. I ain't talked to her yet, not since after the game yesterday. I haven't. No, I haven't. I'm gonna call her after this. She probably watching right now. But yeah, I don't know how to feel after that. Like your coach, it's basically the mercy rule. I don't know. It's real embarrassing, man. But I mean, it is what it is. Many of the old school Jesu fans didn't like when Coach Gordon added the touch of red, so the R red unis made them lose their minds. Thus, it was more than a form of prisoners against the red unis. I did not know that. See, when we got the story, it basically was like we basically got it as president didn't like the red, and that was pretty much it. I didn't know that the fans didn't necessarily like it. Yeah, I didn't know that. And I mean, when we talk about Coach Gordon, Coach O talks about him pretty. Coach O talks about him enough, and yeah, I just didn't know that. Yeah. I mean, I like it. It goes. I mean, and him as a coach, he was a great coach. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting though. But what's up, Professor? Um, you just a little late. We got enough time. Lincoln versus Pine Bluff, 8-34. That's supposed to happen. Bethune versus South Carolina State. Now this is what I wanted to see. South Carolina State um defending what am I trying to say? MEAC champion, right? Yeah. Against Bethune Cookman in the SWAC. Bethune Cameron Ransom, 20 for 30, 302 yards, 4 touchdowns. Ransom had SC for real. Hey T, how you doing? Dang, I mean 4 touchdowns. I mean he 10 yards per attempt average, and he had almost 100 yards rushing. His longest was 26. Hmm. Malik Huggins 8 for 148. That's a great day. 2 tuds. He had a great day. Miles Morales. That's Spider Man. Miles Morales. Is that Spider? I know that ain't who I think it is. I know that ain't who I think it is. Miles Morales 3 for 41, 1 touchdown. Lorenzo Jenkins 4 for 46, 1 touchdown. And then we have Ryan Stubblefield 21 for 35. That's not bad either. 1 touchdown though. One passing touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns, and then everything else is rushing touchdowns. Oh, why am I? I'm in the way. I can't even see the. You see that, huh? Miles Morales. Am I tripping? Well, oh, MY and MI. That's the only difference. You got me. That's his name, Miles Morales. I want to see what he look like. Miles Morales, man. Spider Man, 6'4", 230. Okay, tight end. Hmm. Okay, from New York, 3 for 41 with a touchdown. That's not bad at all, man. And he got sticky fingers. It sure dude. He a pretty big dude, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to tight ends, man. I love seeing tight ends work. Uh, Jordan Smith, 9 for 87. DeAndre Ruffin, 5 for 56. Shamonte Burgess, 1 for 49. Jalen Johnson, 2 for 47. Tyler Smith, 2 for 47. So he had what? two, four, six, eight different guys catch the ball. He had two, excuse me, four, six, eight guys catch the ball. That's pretty solid. Okay, I believe when y'all wore the white top with the red pants that did it for the old head. When did we when did we wear the white top with the red pants? We've worn that before. Hmm. We have one. I remember wearing that. I just don't know when. SCSU had this game wrapped up in the first half, then BCU just kept fighting. I love it. I mean, they 41-55. I mean, that's a great day. I mean, it's not a great day, but Bethune, they had something. Did you get into PT yesterday? I did. I did. I did. That's an odd question. But he just was helping out in the run game yesterday. They had one catch. Preview 17-38. Kentucky State and Grambling 31-37. That was when Dion. Yes, we did with it against Valley my freshman year. We surely did. That's when Trevon Ruck scored a touchdown and kind of won. Yep, you are correct. You did with it. I feel like we won it again. I thought we won it again. Neither teams had a defense. Talking about Kentucky State and Grambling. Let's see, because I seen this after the game and I wanted to watch it, but I couldn't find it nowhere. But I mean, the D2 Kentucky State man, Denham Johnson. Who's that? Oh, that name sounds familiar. I know a Denham Johnson. Yeah, we did with it versus Valley. Denham Johnson, 15 for 24, 146, one touchdown. Torrance Bardell, 5 for 6, 75, one touchdown. 14, Jalen Middleton, 14 carries, 65 yards. Chad Elsie, 11 for 58. John McCall, 8 for 81. He had a good day, one touchdown. Darius Cyprian, 3 for 46 with a touch. T-Set, I'm not even trying to pronounce that. 13 for 27, 228, two touchdowns. He had a good day. 100 yards rushing, 999, 999. Not 100, but 99 yards rushing. Running back, uh, Byron Eaton, 10 for 53. Trey Bear for 8 for 43. Let's see what these receivers had. Keith Jones, 2 for 84. Tyson George, 4 for 62. Jordan Bryan, my bad. Jordan Bride, my bad. 3 for 48. And John Horton, 1 for 23. Great game, but like I was saying, D2 Kentucky State, we played D2 Tuskegee, and obviously we go up there, we go 30-0. But I was watching the score like the whole night until it ended. And you know, I don't know, man. I don't like to say too many things because I'm a player and I'm an athlete, but it's like that's interesting, man. Shout out Kentucky State. I seen a couple people said the refs cheated, which we all think the refs cheated at one point. The refs sometimes. But yeah, that was a good watch. That was a good game. I bet it was. Can we get the likes? So we got 24 folks and 11 likes. We could at least get to 24 likes with 24 folks. We could do that. It does feel good to pitch a shutout. Like I said, especially when you playing against, Division two opponents. Obviously, we're supposed to be uh the premier opponent, the better team. So it does feel great. Do you think Spence would hit the portal, or what would you do if you were in his position? What would I do? Chincy Riley was. I mean, I don't know, man. That's a tough call. I mean, I guess you just wait and see who the new head coach becomes. Obviously, they're probably going to throw an interim tag on somebody, probably whoever the assistant coach is, associate head coach, whatever. He's obviously going to be the head coach, interim at least for the rest of the season. I would hope. I would think that. Um, and to see how the season goes, man. See if he gets the job. There's somebody within the program, or and if they go and hire somebody else. I mean, you just gotta kind of weigh your options and go through the experience. You don't want to make a rash decision and just transfer immediately because then it'll be your third school in 3 years, right? Right. He did two at Jackson State. He did two at Jackson State. There's one in Virginia Tech. If you transfer again, yeah, that'll be your third school in 3 years. So I don't know. Um, I'm a loyal guy. I stayed where I was at, but nah, I don't know. That's a situation where you gotta you gotta balance it. You can't just make a rash decision. You gotta actually think about it. So yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't think about transferring yet because they can with the new rule with the rule when your coach get fired or whatever, you can transfer immediately. But now I'll wait it out, man. It is, but I would just wait it out though. Get back to these scores. Mississippi Valley Southeastern. Hey, that's not much. This is the game I wanted to tap into. Albany State versus FAMU. Once again, this is another game. Hey, Mr. Trent, how you doing? This is another game that I was paying some attention to. Isaiah Knowles, 17 for 31, 201 yards, one touchdown. Mr. Thomas, 9 for 52, 5.8 per carry, one touchdown. Tyant Washi, Washe, sorry, 8 for 29, one tut. And then they kind of figured out Jamal Williams, 5 for 74, one tut. Amari Stewart, 5 for 48. And then Javon Jackson, Corey Petty, both 1 for 25 and 1 for 15. Passing, RJ Johnson at third, 17 for 22, 272 with two touchdowns, no interceptions. That's not bad. And then Jet Petty, 99 yards, 9 for 14, no touchdowns, an interception. Dan Franklin, 15 for 76, two tuds. That's a good day. Jamal Haley, 8 for 13, 1.6. Yeah, after that, it's pretty don't matter. Then we got who we got right there. Who do we have? Kanari Wilshire, 5 for 121, excuse me, one touchdown. Armand Burris, 5 for 78. Miles Campbell, 2 for 58. Jamar Taylor, 4 for 30. Jamal Haley, him again. He had a 2 for 26, 13, one touchdown. He had a lot of guys. He had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 guys catch a pass. He had 2, 4, 6, 8 guys catch a pass. Albany blew that game. Give me the T. That's what they say nowadays. Give me the T on that game. I didn't get a chance to see it. Oh wait, no copyright. I don't want to. No, I didn't know that was good. No copyright. This how I make my little coin, man. So I can't get copyright. Man. The video get demonetized, and now, you know, I done missed out on $5. But what happened in that game? The field goal and missed extra point hurt Albany. Oh, because I was another game I was paying attention to. Albany had the ball with like at least 3, 4, 5 minutes left, I think, or it was probably more. And this was the score. And I said, man, Albany finna go put the ball in the end zone. I figured that Albany's gonna go put the ball in the end zone, and then we have us a great game there. But they obviously didn't. They lost the game. Um, I wish I could go and catch some highlights. I might go on YouTube. I might have to go to YouTube to check it out. But oh, okay, I just seen this. I know I want to get on here. So I went live 2 weeks ago. Shout out to Miss Blue Nightingale. I'm sorry I missed your live. I'm so excited to see you back in the field. Be careful and know that you matter to the DGSU family. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you watch long enough to see this. I hope you do. I really appreciate you, and I thank you so much. Um, Haley, thank you. And Miss Tiffany Caldwell. Hi, Jess. I finally caught her live. Here you go, Miss Balaka. I remember. Wait a minute. Is that? No, no, that's not. No, 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 that's not Canes. But uh, I'm glad you finally caught it live. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you. Um, Miss Tiffany Caldwell said, "My boyfriend and I sat behind your mom at the game. Please tell her that Tiffany and Teresa said hello." So this is my mom is gonna watch this. Miss Valaki, yeah. I remember. I remember. Shout out to Miss Tiffany Caldwell. And Mama Miss Tiffany said, "Hey, she sat behind you at the game, Hampton, Hampton game, right?" Yes. Haley, I literally just read your comment. Welcome back, Jency. So happy that you're back. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be back. Libra 16-J5C. Great to see you back in action. Praying for a great season for you and the team. Go Tigers. Thank y'all so much. And then, yeah, that was it. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Oh, yeah. So, interesting day in the SWAC yesterday. You know, you had a couple teams go dominate, right? And win. And you had a few teams that didn't necessarily, um, they played well, I guess. But I mean, Kentucky State and Grambling. I, gr- Granted, no disrespect to Kentucky State or Albany State, but just the ball player, man. That was two great games from two Division two opponents, and it's two Division two opponents who had the opportunity and chance to have upset. So I was, Sonic Booms. What's up, my dog? How you doing? So yeah, I don't know, man. That's about all I had. Yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns? Like I said, I'm just here for you. Um, a lot of people want to. A lot of people give you good behind the scenes. Yes, I did suit up. You like the second person to ask me that. Y'all don't see me out there. I must not be doing it good. I mean, like I said, the run game. We help out in the run game. So I mean, yeah. But I did suit up yesterday. I did. I was on every field goal. I played a lot of snaps on offense, and I play on punt return. Yeah, I did suit up. I just ain't getting no balls, man. I haven't received no balls yet. Let's be Bama State, FAMU, SWAC champs, and celebration, bro. Man, one game at a time. One game at a time. We looking at Southern University next week. Not next week. We got the next, and then we'll get to Bama State, and then we'll get to FAMU. Then we'll be back in Atlanta. But one game. Well, back in Jackson, then back in Atlanta. So yeah, one game at a time. One game at a time with the right goal in mind. I can't. I agree to that for sure. What was I saying? Oh, well, I haven't received no balls yet. So that's probably I ain't caught a pass since Hampton. Yeah, Hampton. Yeah, Hampton. But nah, I had something else I wanted to say. I literally had something else I really wanted to say. I'm hungry. I might eat some meat. I think I'm gonna eat Cane's tonight. My mama might see this and I like it. I think I'm gonna go to Cane's or McDonald's. Cane's. That's what I'm sitting on here now. But dang, I had something on my mind. Cannot remember what I was about to say, and it's driving me crazy because now I have to remember it. Mm. Now I'm frustrated. Dang, what was I going to say? I can't. Nothing up here, tell me. Basketball season is coming up. Shout out to the men's and women's basketball team. I wasn't about to say that, but I just thought about it. Shout out to the men and women's basketball team. Shout out to the golf team. I be seeing them on campus, and they stick out like a sore thumb. They stick out, and shout out to them, man. I'm really excited. I wonder when the first time I want to go watch. I told Coach Ford to give me a club. I'm not Tiger Woods, but I'm Tiger Hood. So I could, and I'm pretty good at top golf. So shout out to Coach Rob, man. Yeah, shout out to the golf team, man. Volleyball, shout out to volleyball, soccer. Oh, pause. Every Saturday, well, yeah, every Saturday, every game day, I go on the radio with Mr. Rob every Saturday. An hour before the game, an interview plays with me and Mr. Rob J on 95.5, Hallelujah point 5, Jackson, Mississippi. So anybody, I don't know if a lot of us actually use the radio. I don't. Aux cord, aux, Bluetooth. But if you listen to the radio on Saturdays, an hour before the game, so if the game is at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I go live with a radio interview with Mr. Rob J. Like I said, every Saturday. So if the game is at 6, at 5 o'clock, me and Mr. Rob go on, we go, cut, and then that's it. An hour before every game, me and Mr. Rob. Yes, that's something I really wanted to say. Me and Mr. Rob. Hallelujah point 5, 95.5. Um, I think this third week in a row, right? Yeah. So we've been doing it for 3 weeks. I'm not sure if there will be one this week since there's no game, but that next Saturday, don't forget Hallelujah point 5, 95.5. But we'll be in Baton Rouge. You gotta figure it out. Yeah. I met three of our golf players yesterday. They are so cool. They are very cool. They are very cool. And I said they stick out, obviously they stick out. But yeah, I think golf might be whenever I'm done playing football, whenever I'm done, nah, I'm- whenever I'm done playing football, I'm not sure. But I think golf might be, I like golf because it looks cool. I'm gonna be serious. I like it because it looks cool. Like I can see myself with a nice polo on, right? The nice khaki shorts, right? Um, Under Armour, right? If Kelsey, my dog Kelsey, shout out to Kelsey. Here she goes. Shout out to my dog Kelsey. I'm pretty sure Under Armour's in golf. If Kelsey want to slide your boy a couple golf kicks, right? The glove. Like golf looks so cool. Like if I could go back in time, I would most definitely play a lot more sports than basketball and football and track. But golf is a sport that I think I would do just for the look of it. I'm not gonna lie. Am I good at golf? That's to be determined. But for the look of it, I think I'm gonna pick up on golf. I actually see the nice little polo. I like my favorite color purple. So I get like a purple polo, some khaki. Oh yeah, I'd be clean. I had my shades on. I think I seen LeBron playing, and he had the shades with his cigar. Nigga, I'd just be just like LeBron. But shout out to the golf team, man. The golf team is real. They're really cool, man. I'm excited. I don't know how they work. Like tournaments, matches, tournaments. I'm not sure how tournaments work, but I'm really excited. If I don't travel to away games, I watch the games with the TV muted and I listen to Rob J's broadcast. I have never heard anyone else call it. So that means you don't go through what everybody else go through. What's his name? Jay Walker, Jay Howard, Jay Walker. They don't like Jay Walker, and they don't like Miss Tiffany. I like Miss Tiffany for one reason only, because she called my touchdown. I'll forever love Miss Tiffany. Granted, that was my first touchdown. Right? I plan on having a few more. I don't know if she'll call them, but she called this touchdown, and I loved it. Jay Walker called it, and yeah, yeah. Well, he was there with her, but she called this, and I'll forever love her. for calling this because it was great. Shout out to my mama for giving me that picture. But I like Miss Tiffany. But a lot of people don't like Miss Tiffany. Well, a lot of people don't like Jay. And I actually, you know what, time out. I actually see why because I've listened to him call other games and he call our games, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, Playboy, what we doing to you? We just here to be the show, baby. So I ain't never I've never like I think the only game I really heard him call was Howard versus FAMU, Celebration Bowl 2 years ago. I think that's the only game I've ever heard him call because obviously the other time I'm playing. But yeah. Jay, yeah, he do be hating. He do be hating. I don't know why. I mean, we just look good, play good, sound good. Shout out to the boom. Yeah, we just do everything good. So I don't know why he hating on us. I like Tiffany and Jacob. The Tigers always put the room. I like that. That's good. I saw you on the field. See? So for everybody asking, did your boy suit up? I did suit up. I just haven't I haven't caught no passes. So yeah, I did play. Shout thank you, JSU Chico. I'm thank you so much. I like Tiffany and Jay because the Tigers always put them on. I like that. And what's up with SWAC TV? Man, I done heard some bad reviews. Man, everybody that didn't tweeted about it, it's just bad and bad and bad and bad. It was HBCU Go with the Spades tournament, and then I don't know what SWAC TV. Somebody tweeted on Twitter. Somebody tweeted on Twitter. They must have gave SWAC TV gave people in the stands $20 in the camera to record. That tickled me. I was trying to know. We see every tweet. I see every tweet. I don't know about anybody else. I see every tweet that goes on that go about Jack State, and I laugh every time. I can't necessarily respond to everything, but boy, do y'all be giving me a good laugh. Boy, I love a good laugh. I have never heard Walker or Green College issue game in real time. Well, the consensus is, Professor. The consensus is um, Jay Walker and be hating. I don't know if they say Tiffany be hating. I guess so. My dog Haley said Tiffany be hating. But Jay Walker, he behaved for sure. So that's the consensus. He's not a Jackson State fan. He's one of those people. You know, one of those people that just don't like us. They mad because they ain't us, but they want to be us. You know. Shout out to Jackson State, man. I don't know, man. Shout out to Jackson State, man. I'm glad I came to Jackson State. Shit, my mama text me. Oh, the head. Oh, how does it sound? Does it sound good? Does it sound bad? Does it sound weird? Does it sound like the headphones on? All these things can. I'm trying to see. Oh, so the sound is good. Yeah, I had somebody watching the live, and my bad, my bad, John. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah. Um, so it's been 39 minutes, right? Ain't much bye week this week, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the bye week. Might do me a little day in the life. You know what we gonna do? So we gonna do. Wow. I'm Jesse Riley, and I approve this. I approve of this message. Thoughts on the penalty issues? Like I said, man, football just started. If you watch all the games, like not just SWAC, all other college games, even NFL, there's been a lot of penalties going on. Just knocking rust off. It's been a long time for football, so you just knocking rust off. That's what I think. I just think guys are just, and then some penalties. We love to say this, right? The referee made a bad call. Some penalties, the referee really do make bad calls. The refs make some questionable calls, like my flag against Southern Miss last weekend. Yeah, I'm still mad about that because I don't hold. I block and I block pretty darn good. But yeah, I just think it's just knocking the rust off. For all the people who hate Walker Green and SWAC TV, if they come to the games, they won't have those problems. I'm at the game having a great time. D I love because I only love D Professor. What they say? Clock that T, Professor. Ain't it? Gotta do this. Is it this finger or is it this one? Whatever one it is, clock that T, man. If you don't like Tiffany and Jay Walker, pull up to the vet. If you don't like Tiff and Jay Walker, pull up to the vet. Professor just told you what to do. And if you don't like Tiff and Jay Walker, holler at my boy Rob J. Listen to his broadcast. Professor just gave y'all the sauce. That's sauce. That's some good stuff there, Professor. The calls last week were terrible. Yeah, they had a couple questionable calls. I don't know, man. Um, I've learned something about the SWAC football. I don't want to say it because it it may come off wrong, but it's totally different. But it's great. I love it. But I don't want to. Yeah, it's great. And some calls, like when you go to other universities and they just call the knickknacks. They just call any little penalty. It's bad, but yeah, that's one thing I can't say I appreciate about SWAC football is the referees let you play. Sometimes they let you play a little too much. They let you play a little too hard. But when you go up, it's just bad, man. I don't say I love Jackson State. I know that I love that I came here. But we can pack the games out and Walker would still be a hater, but he has a role to play, so it doesn't even bother me anymore. That's real. I understand that. He's kind of like Stephen A. Skip Bayless. Right? His role is to say the most outlandish things, and yeah, and that's his role. Say something outlandish, say something crazy, and that's Jay Walker. His role is say on Jack State. Like I said, hopefully, um, within about 70 years, right, when I'm done playing in the league, right, alhamdulillah, I could go be the caller. I could call the games, right? 7 years, I'd be 28. I'd be 29, right? And then you give me 10 years after that, I'd be in my 40s and I could be the head coach. And then after that, I could retire right off into the sunset. But in the words of Mickey Joseph, some bull junk call. I believe him, man. You know, Mickey Joseph, what he said last weekend when they played Grambling, that's another thing that's very discouraging as a player. I don't like that. Because when we went to play USM last week, nobody said nothing like that. And Coach Huff, full of horse hockey. If you know what horse hockey is, you know what I'm saying. He's full of horse hockey. He said some things post game, and it's like, brother, chill. You're wrong. Y'all won, but I think he said they could put up 60. Nah, they just irked me a little bit. College could go back. Mm, yeah, like I said, Professor gave you the sauce. Professor gave you the sauce. If you don't make it to a game and you don't want to hear Tiffany and Jay Walker, holla at my boy Rob J. SWAC Hall of Famer Rob J. They weren't gonna put up 60 versus us. Ain't no way they weren't. And the way he said that and just it rolled off his tongue so smooth. If they could have, if you could, thank you. If you could have did it, you should have did it. And if you could have did it, you would have did it. And you didn't do it. So don't get in the post game saying blase blase. He That was bad ball there. Terrible ball. Mm, 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 mm. But yeah, Huff was putting 3 bullets. Man, that game just I know I talked about that game briefly earlier, but that game is a game that could have, should have been won. We just shot ourselves in our own foot. So I mean, it is what it is. It's a game that you lose. You wish you could have it back. You can't have it back. When we learn and we move on. Right? We learn. We learned a lot that game about not only ourselves, but just about just football in general. So you just every loss is a loss. A lot of losses are lessons, and there was a lesson. So we have 3 wins and a lesson on our that's our record. So yeah, nothing crazy. We'll be fine. Where is Dr. Singleton? Now I know last year I tweeted on Twitter. I was like, if we win the SWAC, this is when I wasn't playing. I dye my hair blue, and I done had this blue hair dye for a minute, and I don't know how to use it. So I tried. Then it's just sitting right here. I need to throw this away. Is this even expired? It's blue black, so it's not blue. And then my mama was co-signing like if I was to do it, she'll lose her mind. So I'm trying to see why is she talking crazy. I don't know what I was thinking. If we play USM late in the schedule, you think we will win? It's not even about that. I think if we play USM when we played them, we were in a perfect chance. We just made some small mistakes. Like if we just made small mistakes. I don't think it mattered about when. It just was tiny mistakes. I mean, maybe right. They would have been better because a lot of mistakes that we made wouldn't have been made. That's a good point. But I don't think I just think it was just us, right? It wasn't much. Um, it wasn't much they did that was just better. Mm, it wasn't. I seen that. Ever since we lost, I've become a USM hater. I ain't lying. I be hating. What was that score? USM versus App State. 22-38. 22-38. 37-7. And now they want. I want to lose every game. Yes, Lord. 22-38 was the final score. We played them and we lost 38-20. Take away, like I said, special team touchdown. It's a different ball game. Yesterday, App State 22, Southern Miss State. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Professor. USMB App State 38-22. And we had better stats than App State. And I know App State didn't have the penalties we had. So we should have. Let me go see. How many penalties did App State had? 7 penalties for 65 yards. Now let's see when we played them. What was our stats? There you go. We had 12 penalties for 87 yards. They had 4 for 43. So yeah, we had more rushing yards than them. Yeah. Like, if you watch this, if you look at the numbers, this was a pretty close game, stat wise. But you get to them penalties, and that tell you, we had 12 for 87. So yeah, like I said, penalties, 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 penalties. Name of the game is penalties. You limit penalties, you win the penalty battle. 9 times out of 10, you have a better chance at winning the game. That's just football. That's basketball, foul. That's everything. Every sport. You win that turnovers, you have a better chance at winning. You lose that, you have a great chance of losing. Yesterday we could have penalties. Penalties. But like I said, it's nothing to worry about, right? Early in the season, third game, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Shout out to Kelsey, man. That's my dog, man. Shout out to Kelsey. She was at the first game. Shout out to Kelsey. Kelsey cool people, man. I like Kels. I love Kels. Shout out to Kels. Get Mr. Right of the darn ball. In due time. In due time, though. Kim McCoy. But yeah, it's you could easily see the frustration on TC's face about answering the same penalty question every week. And I bet, um, it's not like it's something that we don't acknowledge or go over. We address the situation, we go over it. Like I said, sometimes, like you say, some refs make bad calls and some players make bad decisions. So yeah. What's up, Doc? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? Where you been at, man? How you doing? How you doing, Unc? How you doing, man? Good to have you. Good to have you pull up, man. Just sitting here giving some lip service. Been around. That's good, man. Good to see you here. You know, it's like I heard. I thought that alarm went off again. That's why I was looking. But yeah, penalties. That's the name of the game. One thing I missed tailgating last year. That food used to be so good. And I wish somebody would save me a plate for that at the games. I come get it. Our defense was humming all game. When USM, yeah, most definitely. If you talking about USM yesterday too, but USM for sure. We just penalties on third down. We was getting penalties on third and long. Well, penalties on second down. Wait, well, yeah, penalties on third down to make it third and long, and then we would get penalties on their third downs and get them third and short or automatic first down. Like if you look at it, yeah. I'm dividing on what I want USM to do. If they have a winning season, it makes us look good for playing them close. But winning will help them recruit, and I want all the good players to come in this. Well, I think one thing about it, um, I think Jackson State, what we have is we have culture, right? We have a community. Like I think Tia Quay, somebody spoke about this one time, and I remember when I posted my scholarship offer from Jackson State, that was probably the most um like interactive tweet out of all the offers I had. And I had a lot of scholarship offers from a lot of PWIs. And I had a few HBCUs. But and like I said, that kind of played into my recruiting because I was like, these people don't even know me and they're welcoming me. People are reaching out, by Brian. I'm like, whoa, this is kind of cool. So, it's like I just feel like we have a culture and I just feel like when guys come on visits, go to games, like I said, USM, they have nice facilities, they have nice things that we may not have at the moment. But once you get here and you just get on everybody and the culture, you get to experience Jackson, Mississippi, Jackson State football for what it really is. I feel like we can compete with anybody. Just throw us a couple bucks. Just throw us a couple dollars. Give us a couple dollars. But they don't want to do that because they give us a couple dollars, you know, Yeah, but yeah, I feel like I mean, great point. It would help them recruit, but I just feel like Jackson State's just a little different. Just a little different. Most students were on linemen. True. Hello, GNC. I hate I missed you yesterday at the Tiger Walk. Where you was at, Miss Fabulous? What was you? I'm gonna give y'all a fun fact. This is a secret, right? When we do the Tiger Walk, I have no music playing in my headphones. I should have did that, but I have no music playing in my headphones. I'd be listening to everything I'll be saying. I just can't you can't let it be known that you're acknowledging it. Like I hear it and I'd be like, yeah, yeah. Some people I get close up on, I might, but yeah. Amen. And I say, I agree wholeheartedly. Yes, sir, Professor. That's how I feel about that. Great point, though. But I mean, if it's a kid who goes somewhere, because of certain things, Walter Payton said it best: if they trying to buy you, that means you really ain't worth, man. Well, he didn't say that. His mama said that. So who was Walter Payton? Mama, she made a bar. She got to have the team for the lock in, team two for the lock in. Yeah, and it'll happen. He's on the third game. Nothing to worry about. And then I'm gonna just kick it on into the little hour mark, man. See if I can be in for an hour. Almost. I've been getting text messages and notifications on social media. I don't know what I be looking like, who is these people? And the boom. Can we not play on field goal? I'm just asking. That's me. I'm just asking, please. Cause man, on field goal, man, that's kind of I can't hear. If it be started so good, I'd be like, and I'm trying to do my job and I mess up, but nah, this is like, I don't know. I wish I was in the boom. Like I wish I was. Yeah, yeah, Lockhart. Yeah, I mean not necessarily Lockhart, because I mean, well, yeah, because yeah, great point. Yeah, but like even us, like the offensive line and tight end, we be like there sometimes. Like we really can't hear seriously. And they say watch the ball anyway, but it also kind of helps when you can hear the quarterback. It gives you a little cheat. Like I don't want to say too much, but it just allows you to move a little quicker. And it's like we can't hear it. I ain't lying. There's a couple times yesterday I was like, I'm just looking. I'm like, I can't hear nothing for sure. Is my habits hours going live at 7? Bet everybody hot over to my dog holiday low. Shout out to my dog holiday live at 7. At 7. Oh, that was a brain fart. That's is some of the far thoughts come from. Like I don't think people understand like when you're in that, like how the vet is and you got the opening that there, but it's hard to hear. Like when the boom is playing, it's real hard to hear. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I know sometimes they say that because it's aggravating, but no, we really can't hear on offense. Defense you can because you can't technically, but for offense, like we love the boom, but it's hard to hear and it's hard to concentrate. I'm saying that this is me personally. Other people may feel different ways, but me personally, but that was funny. Concentrate on playing football, listen to the boom. I be trying. This happens to every team. Why is there always one player who seems to forget that he's on punt or kick team? He runs on the field late, like he doesn't know he's on that team. Man, And it happens to everybody. It happens to us a couple times. But it's just like, man, um, you just be so caught up in the moment, and then like before you like before you know it, like I don't know how other schools do, but like for us, so say example, right? Let's say it's the defense on third down, right? And punt return is up. So on third down, really like second and long, like if it's like second 8 or something, they be like third down. I mean, they be like punt return alert. So like if you're on offense, right? Let's just say you're on defense, right? Let me just give you an example, right? Let's say you're on defense, right? And let's say you're not necessarily a starter on defense, but let's say you're a guy who gets in rotation with the defense, right? So it's like when they say punt return, everybody, the guys on punt return, they normally come to one spot. You count it up, 11. So then at the third down, fourth and whatever, go on the field, you do it. So let's just say, let's just pay attention, right? I just want to put y'all in the mind of a football player, right? So you don't punt return any defense. So you walk in with your position coach because obviously he's going to sub you in any given moment, in any injury, a guy tap his head, or if he just feel like he need to make the switch, right? But you also have, especially in coach, which in our case, Coach Jones, he's like punt return alert. He's also watching defense, but punt return alert, punt return alert. So it's like you so locked in on the game, right? So you like, okay, I might be ready to go in at any moment, right? You paying attention, and then all of a sudden okay, and you like punt return, and then like you zone in, you like punt return, and then you run on the field, you run late to the huddle, and it's like it's a bad feeling to be on the wrong side of it, but it happens, man. It's just concentration, man. I ain't like it is hard to concentrate in the game. It is. It is, but you got to do it. So yeah, Jabari in my hard job when he muffed. See, he didn't even muff it. He caught it and ran, and then he just dropped it. But yeah, glad he recovered it. Yeah. Hey T, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, so like just like you so focused on your moment to go in on defense, and then you finally realize like I'm on punt return, and then there's always like one person, right? It's always like just one person just not like he just not paying no, and he just and then he just like punt return, and I gotta go get a punt return, and now everybody that cussed you. It's a lot. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but hey, that's what we do. I'm just glad to see you back and pass. Me too, T. And like I said, it's been almost 2 years. My last college football game I had played in was Alabama A&M in 23. I broke my leg, didn't finish the season. And then last year I had torn my ACL before the season started and didn't play at all. So yeah, it's been almost 2 years, but now we're here. I still approve of this message. Take a picture of this. Hold on, let me take a quick picture. I just my dog. Yeah. Well, yeah. Unless we got any more questions, a few more questions. Um, Ask, and if not, we will be back here next Sunday. Jay Hearn, shout out to you at 5:40. I might go to live another week, trying to get like a little players only gig. Well, we just trying to see, 5 week people might be going out of town. We're trying to get that situated and figured out. Thanks for the explanation. I won't laugh so hard next time. Happy. Yeah, you got to think about it. And then it's the same for offense. Like, okay, let's just say offense, right? Punt. So you're a guy that's on punt and you offense. Pre-game playlist. I'm actually glad you. Okay, so is my Apple Music connected? My Apple Music is connected actually. So I don't think I have a playlist per se. I actually do have a playlist, but I'm gonna show you guys like some of the songs that I listen to during pregame. My Apple Music is connected. Yeah, I can't play any of these songs because it'll be copyright. put up that cat. So I did this once. We can't do that. I can't do that. Um, why is it NCAA violation, whatever? However, but nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But yeah, I can't do that, Mr. Brooks. I appreciate you though. Thank you. Yeah, I can't do that. You can't become a channel member. You surely can. Thank you, T. Bow. Uh, but I'm gonna show the playlist after this. But Professor, so let's go punt, right? Offense, you looking, you're a receiver, tight end, running back, you're on offense, and you know that you might be able to go in at any moment. First, second, third down, and you pay attention. It's like one punt, 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 punt. And then you just, I'm on punt. And you're going. So yeah, that's how it was. But pregame playlist, I'm glad you asked it. You know what I listen to? My playlist is real diverse though. I don't know. I hope I don't get no hate. And for the older folks, you know, oh, I can't even. Yeah, Mr. Brooks. To share your screen, allow screen recording for Chrome in settings. And do you'll need to restart Chrome. I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna mess something up on the live, and I don't want to do that. The video's gonna be right. I don't want to do that and mess up the live. But one song that I listen to before every game, I'm gonna type it in the comments. And like I said, for the older folks, look, I'm sorry. Well, okay, this is one song. It's not the best, but number one stunner by Lil Wayne, the Big Timers. Who in that song? Who is it? It's Big Timers, Lil Wayne, Juvenile. That's one song I listen to. That's one song that I'm listening to, right? I'm showing you how diverse it is. So number one stunner, released in 2000. I was born in 2002, so that's kind of crazy. Um, I like that song. Um, Facts. Any song on the car 3 or 4 will hype you up. I listened to Savage Life 3, deluxe version with Webby. If you know, you know. I'm just saying, don't judge me. My favorite song off that album is Song 5, right? I listened to Deftones, Beware. That's a little rock and roll. That's very different. Yes, I like rock and roll music. And I love country music. That's another one. What's another song? I love Gunna's last album, the last one. I love that album just to listen to. And it's one song I want to say. What is it? They will activate that savage. With Zam, go ahead, boy. You know I can't even keep going. But the path less traveled by Vegan, Vegyn. That's probably my most listened to song. Heartache by I like a lot of ambient music. Like I just love music. So it's like my playlist before the game, what I listen to before the game is totally diverse. But next time I'm gonna pull up um I'm gonna make a playlist and I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna have it and I'm gonna literally just see what like somebody listen to. Yes, I love Gunna's New Album. My favorite song is Prototype. I want to listen to 2 Prince songs to see if they hype you up enough to make your pregame playlist. The Exodus has begun and let's work. We're gonna download those right now. Okay, the Exodus. Okay, I could just put it on YouTube. Let me Apple Music. Let's Work is though. Let's Work by Prince. I'll listen to that probably after this. And I love Drew Barrymore by SZA. I just heard that song last night. Uh, and my peers forever be mine. I like prototype. I like what they thinking, and I like prototype what they thinking. Many nights. I love the whole album. Biting my game. I like biting my game. We gonna listen to that afterwards. But dang, I was going somewhere. Oh, Drew Barrymore by SZA. I love that song. I heard it last night. Uh, went out, got me something to eat after the game. Where I go? Trio. My bad. Zaza. One more thing, right? After a football game, right? Because I like. I've been to M Bar, Capitol Grill. These are all places that I'm too young to be in, but I love the food. I'm not paying $40 to $50 to get in none of the places. I don't know who them people think I am. I don't have no money. So why they try to make? And I always let me say what I do. I always go out. I always go out with this on, right? So they can get a glimpse. And I'd be like, dang, like throw me a bone or something. But they don't be throwing me a bone. I guess I ain't got it like that. I thought I was loved out here. I ain't that love. G Herbo, ESTG, and 42 Doug. I'm not a real ESTG 42 Doug. Yeah, I like G Herbo though. I like one song by G Herbo. Don't let me lie to you. But yeah, my laptop is about to die. My laptop is on 10%. Oh wait, Doc Holiday's gonna go live at 7. I've been live for a little too long. So yeah, we're gonna let everybody head over to Doc Holiday channel, support Doc. He supports me, support everybody in this space. Like I said, everybody claims to be the inside man, or the inside source of Jackson State football. Well, who better else than yours truly? But anyway, thank y'all for coming on. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Um, like, comment, subscribe, share. Become a channel member. Great stream. Stay safe. And yes, ma'am. Yes, Lord. Yes, it's how you stay safe. That's right. Your championship ring is the only ID. And Professor, see, I thought that was it, right? Because like I don't necessarily wear this one on my finger because it's like it's not my style, right? It's a little too flashy for me. So like if you see me during the Tiger Walk, which some people have seen me, right? I go out like this. I wear my rings like this. And I wore this in the Celebration Bowl. I wore these two. Oh, what my other one there? The ring part. I think that's yeah, here you go. In the Celebration Bowl this year, I went, they have a picture of it. In the Celebration Bowl, I wore like this. I was stunting, right? I had the JSU. This is the ring to this, so y'all know. But the diamonds, and then I had this one. So I went to Celebration Bowl. Now I don't wear this out. This is a little too much, right? But yeah, I don't necessarily wear my ring on my finger. I don't wear none of these, which I could, but I don't normally go here with it, right? Which I could. So yeah, I be trying to wear it, and they just, they don't be caring. So from now on, I need to start going to spots by getting in with my championship ring. So like I said, those are all spots that are too grown for me. But I like chicken wings, and they always have great chicken wings. So M Bar, uh, Trio, places like that. Just yeah, you know. But yeah, go holler at Doc Holiday, man. 7 o'clock. He's probably live now. Um, we like that you're a humble great man who always represents it. Man, Professor, I just tried, man. My mama raised me well, and my daddy. Okay, I don't know where I was going with it, but my mom and my grandmother raised me where, um, yeah. So I just try to do what they have always taught me to do, taught me to be. But yeah, uh, hopefully one weekend we can go somewhere and I can wear this and I can have enough. Because when I get the other two rings, not as too much. But like I said, man, I appreciate everybody who joined. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Um, Meet me at another broken egg tomorrow. I'm going to another broken egg to eat tomorrow. Somebody meet me there. But good night. Love y'all. Stay safe. Go holler at Doc. And yeah, I'm about to go down. For real. My laptop's gonna die. I think I got some homework to do. I have a paper due. I holler at y'all.